Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Cher Johnston. Welcome to my happy place. Today I'm working on a stitch book that I'm making with Crazy Quilt stitches. And well, you can really see that seam is not sewn down very well. Doesn't matter. I put in dots today because, well, I just felt like it. I have an idea in my head what I want this to be, and I might do some stab stitching here. I have here some of my Seuss Bargo Razzle RZ4146. It's very shimmery. It's rayon. It's shimmery. It's green. It's very pretty. I like it. And I might I might do this quietly and speed the video up so that it's not terribly long. I think I'll finish this off camera. I'll be back. Okay. Um, Next I have a lot of static cling in my house today. I have 4mm silk ribbon from Color Streams, and it's Salt Bush. That's the color. And I have a number 22 chenille needle. And I don't remember where I saw this, but I said, yeah, roses have roses have these 5 little leaflet things. Ah, and I have no pen that works. There it is. So it goes like this. kind of. I might want them closer together. Oh, that'll work out fine. Because we are going to do more. And I think I want to start at the tip. Don't really know how long I want these to be. I don't want them terribly long. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of these off camera because apparently today I have nothing to say. I just love the symmetry of it all. And the repetition is very calming. Jeez. Now I have my Aurifil cotton number 12. This color is 5016. And I like it because it's a little bit kind of shiny. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to get rid of these things eventually, but I don't want to sew them in there. I'm going to tack down this end. That's just the tail end of my ribbon that I just used. That just keeps it from going away anywhere. Then I'm going to do this thing. I don't remember where I first saw this, but I do love it so much. I don't think this was a Jennifer Clouston thing. Hmm. I wasn't going to film today because not in a very good mood for some reason. And normally those videos don't, a lot of times I just don't even post them because we don't need to spread that. We want to spread happiness and joy and light and love and all things wonderful. Today I woke up and it's a little dreary outside. And my bones ache. I think it's the change of the weather. Weather. Gosh, I can't even talk right. I think it's the change of the weather that makes my bones ache, that makes me not happy. So if you notice, I'm coming up maybe an eighth of an inch away from the tip, and I'm always poking down into the silk ribbon. Then I'm going to come back I like it, I like it, I like it. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to do, oh, that stitch. You know the stitch. You know the one. Maybe you don't know the one because apparently I do. Apparently I don't know the one. But I'm going to go here. And then again here. It's some kind of a knotted stem stitch. Portuguese knotted stem stitch, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe whatever. And maybe it's going to make it too thick. Maybe I'll just do one time. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just making stuff up. Maybe I am. Doesn't matter. I'm not sure if I like that, but I do want, let's go down here. I want these little things to connect. And maybe that one does kind of connect. Maybe the next one that I do. Well, maybe I'll just make sure that they connect in the first place. Would that be a good idea, maybe? Okay, I'm going to end off and then start again because I don't think it's a good idea to travel too much. Okay. Let's just start here in this little dot and go into this leaf. The last stitches that I did were all green, and I like that. They're green and gold. But I don't want to do that again. It looks like I'm liking the green though, right? But no, I'm going to put some pink in here, or red, purple. Okay, let's just do a regular stem stitch here. Oh, no, wait. You know what I forgot to do? I wanted to connect it. Yes. I wanted to connect it to this. What do we think about that? I think we like that. Okay, I'm going to finish the rest of those off camera. Okay, I'm going to try we'll try a different camera angle. You're sort of over my, well, you're not over my right shoulder, but wish I could do that. So this is a cast on stitch, and I'm going to be quiet while I count 12 wraps. All right, now oh, nice. So I'm going to go back down and back up to the top to do a second one. And then this time, I'm gonna try and now I'm gonna do I just got a text message and I was like, wait a minute, I don't get text messages when I'm filming. That was my iPad. Okay, now I'm going to remember how I did this, the other hand, like this. Okay, like that. One. I have to relax. Um, I think it is. I think it's me trying to stay on camera. Okay. Nice, huh? Okay, now I'm going to go through to the back, and I'm going to let it hang down here. Unwrap. I'm going to come up in the center. I have these beautiful white pearl looking beads. And I just realized that I put 3 colonial knots there and I can only do 2 there. That's fine. We'll do 2 colonial knots. Nice. I like it. I'm not sure though about the colonial knots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end off. I'm going to do some of this off camera because it's just easier. And it's getting late at night and I'm not sure about the shadows. Look at the shadows. That's funny. And here comes the boss. Oh, she's going on the floor. All right. Think I like it so far. So far, so good. All right, I'll be back. I was having so much fun, and then look what I went and did. I started overthinking. Should they face this way? Should they face that way? Should they be smaller? Oh, it's time for bed. Okay, it's morning now. And I took out a couple of those arts. So I have here, this is my diamond grid. I don't know if you can see, but you take the diamond grid to make a heart. And I have this that I put holes. I took the diamond grid and I made a little grid of my own. So I can just do just those. And actually I think that this is not quite the same size because I didn't really like the size. Like the small ones were too small, and the medium ones were too big, and whatever. So I'm gonna show you the heart stitch. This is one of my favorite stitches. You don't need to have a grid. You could just draw in Like this is how it looks. And you could just draw that in, you know. You could put, you could tack these down here and here, I suppose. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe not. But I'm going to do one. I'll do one on camera and then I'll do more off camera. So the heart stitch goes like this. And I'll stop there for just a minute so you can take a picture or a screenshot or whatever. So that's the first stitch. Then it goes down here and back up at the bottom again. That's the second stitch. And then the next one is basically the same as the first one, but the other side. Like that. Ho ho ho. Really like it. And then I'm going to end off this thread and do the rest of those. And I think I'm going to do some colonial knots. Let's just put in a couple here. So a colonial knot it goes back like this and then around this way and then into the fabric and pull it. Then I'm going to hold that while I pull the thread through. Let's just do that one. And I think I have enough thread. I can just go here. I'll do one more of these on camera. I'm in a much better mood today. I don't know what happened yesterday. It may have just been the gloomy weather. It's not so gloomy today. I didn't really use that dot there, did I? I went way above it. Let's go. Does that match? Sure, I think so. Okay, I'm going to do more of those off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I did little, these are just little straight stitches and teeny tiny little French knots there. And then I got out my beads and I looked at a lot of pink beads, and I decided there's already a lot of pink in there, and I decided on these blue flower beads. And then I may add some of these blue beads, or I might add, look at these the little tiny hearts. I really like that with that. So I'm going to look after I attach the blue beads and just see. And I might do this little butterfly. He's so cute. But I'm going to do all that off camera because it's just fiddly and takes a long time, and I'll be back. All right, there she is. Just one thing I forgot to mention. I used this pink, this Orifil thread. The color is 1100, and you don't have to buy one that's this big. It's just that I love this color and I knew I'd use lots of it. And let me show you the back, because oh my gosh, I love this. This is, back is a kitchen towel that I used when I was doing watercolor and made it, you know, decided to put little tiny beads in there, and I like it. I could do more, and I thought, oh, just stop. Okay, if you're still with me, thanks so much for watching. Go visit my coffee page and buy me a coffee, or join my Facebook group. That would be good too. And please hype and like the video. That's all for now. Thanks. Bye.